Adu Chunky, this is the voice of reason. My name's Alex Belfield and that's the little Dodster. She's had a little shave today downstairs. She's looking gorgeous. What have we got for you then today? Well, we're going back on tour. This is the moment that the mentals will go spare about. They will not like the fact that, well, I'm not dead yet. That pisses them off for a start. And then, of course, the reality that we will be touring the entire UK. Well, it will send them apoplectic with rage. The incandescence of their fury will be enough to make them toss themselves off the nearest bridge. They won't know what to do because Belfield is back. The voice of reason is taking to the road and I'm coming to a town near you.
Rugby, I've made it. This is the London Palladium. Live from Redditch, this is the voice of reason. We're here with my people. No, Liverpool's turned on me. Live from Grand Central, this is the voice of reason.
Hello everybody, my name is Alex and we live in an infantilized country where we have to read wonderful bedtime stories to the little bastard. Oh no! And we have a lovely time reading stories that are written for children to addle their little brains. Because this book is really the best book you will ever read, isn't that right? Yes, I think it's bloody wonderful. And the thing about this book is you can get it now on Amazon. And it tells you all about the birds and the bees. And also the knob cheese and the winky wanky wookers. What's that, Dad? Well, the people in show business who don't like wearing pants who get their willies out. And also the people who work on daytime TV who pretend to be lovely but at the same time are stopping very young lads who come for work experience. Work experience? Is that called getting sucked off? Oh my God, love, you mustn't say that.
Dolly's had her trim today. Her lady foo-foo parts have been absolutely cleaned with a scrubbing brush. She had one of those lovely things downstairs, one of those Brillo pads. Very nice. Would you mind subscribing, please? We only have 200 people more to get to 340,000. That would be exciting. Do it for Doddy. It's like a charity thing. Press subscribe, like and share. Comment below and we'll go for our walk. Off you go, dear. Go on. Show off for the nation. Tell the world how gorgeous you are. Look at her like a racehorse.
When you get to my time of life, very little excites you, but the idea of standing in front of a live audience again is the most intoxicating thing on earth because it's real people in a room, in an environment that will never be recreated. Those people will never be together again, and that's why I love being on tour. For 30 years, as I'll tell you in my autobiography, I have been around the houses and stopped in most of them, gigging and gagging and trying to make people laugh and think and, well, have a good time. That's really the purpose of the tour. My second coming will be preceded by my soft opening. You have to have a soft opening in show business if you want to get on shows like MasterChef or This Morning, and also if you want to open a restaurant. It's very important that your ham shank isn't as dry as Anne Widdecombe's chuff. What we have to be careful of in show business is that we don't end up like Katie Hopkins this week, where you are booked, you sell out and end up cancelled. So we won't be revealing the venues until the day before. You can, though, book in advance now at alexbelfield.com and get £5 off if you become a member of my glorious website, where we do a phone-in twice a week, Sunday and Wednesday at 9 o'clock, and we do the morning news, 30 minutes, which is going down exceedingly well at the moment, I have to tell you. We slap it on the table with the stories that they don't want to talk about in the news. We give the statistics tomorrow, for example, of why we should be cautious of Afghans in our country. They are number one in a certain league table that we will draw a veil over for fear of being shushied and shadow banned here at the YouTube Tippy Tappy.
Live from the Tivoli Theatre in Wimborne, this is the voice of reason. My family and friends have come here today to join this party. The truth outs in the end, love conquers evil, and these people are my friends and family. Thank you for coming tonight. We love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Good night, everyone.
We're going to have a lovely time today telling the story of this lovely, lovely life that's now going on the road. You can see me, your dad, Oh my God, Dad, that's brilliant. On the road with my Second Coming tour. Second Coming, oh my God, love, I'm surprised you could do the first. Well, it's just one of those things that's so magical that I've been given a second chance. Why is that, Dad? Because I'm rehabilitated. Son, when you look into my eyes, climb upon my knees, sonny boy. What it is that I am a 0.17% risk, and that's why I'm allowed to go back on the road. They said you'd never speak again, did they? They said you will never release the book, did they? They said you will never be able to self-touch again without the authorities watching through a remote access camera on your tippy-tappy. Fucking hell, did they? Yes, they did, because they're perverts. And they want to know what we're doing every step of the way. But on the live stage, guess what, Fisted Belfield? I can say what I like. It's magical. And the tour is available now at AlexBelfield.com.
The nice people from probation popped in. I'm not allowed in the office because shushy, I might write book 7. So they don't like me going anywhere near. I can get examples of how screwed up and broken the system is. Oh, by the way, the head probation man who promised me DCAT and then ended up getting sacked and demoted left Fossway last week. That's interesting how quickly people disappear. That happened at the BBC, you know, after my trial. A lot of people suddenly disappeared. Shushy, don't say anything. He wrote thousands of emails. No, I fucking didn't. I wrote about 20 over 10 years that were sent to all. Shushy, the truth hurts. Well, unfortunately for many people, open court allows you to tell the truth. You can't shushy the open court. I will be on stage protected by many laws, including Article 10 and freedom of expression, to be able to have my say. It seems like the stage is the last bastion of free speech. So I really can have the time of my life chit-chatting to you and hopefully having some small titters, medium titters and titters of all size.
Live from Rugeley, the London Palladium of the Midlands, this is on this St. George's Day, we say to all of those that don't like our union, little Jeanette McCranky Sturgeon or Gollum Prickford, you can go and stick your head up your bottom and blow your nose until the pressure equalises. We beg all of these naysayers to take the cactus and shove it up their anus erectus. We love being English and we love Great Britain. We love our union of our 4 little nations who come together to create the greatest country on earth. And tonight we've got the greatest human beings who just simply want to be together. They can try and divide us, they can try and scare us, but we couldn't give 2 flying fucks. My people here in Rugeley, we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Wonderful. So we must go back to reading this wonderful nighttime story for the little Fisted Belfield, and we'll be back next to tell you about where we're going to be in September, and the month before that is July. No, you daft bastard, it's August. Oh, I didn't know that. State education, that's what it is. Yes, I was born on a pit estate as well, love. So we read you the list of dates next, because you'll be excited to go to Blackpool, won't you, little bastard? No, it's a shithole.
Anyway, that's not why you called. Fucking freezing, Tarquin, here in Blackpool. Let's go and do some professional show business down on the pier. Come, follow me.
It's Alex Belfield. Bye, people! Let's go, girls! Here's a song for my friends.
Look what's happened, Tarquin. There are 2 members of the BBC have come to my show in Blackpool. I can't believe it. Look at these dinosaurs. I never know who or what you're going to meet.
We begin the tour in our own town of Nottingham. It's full of dinghy divers in all the fucking hotels. Yes, well, all the towns are. But don't worry, because when we go to Blackpool, you see, right at the end of the pier, they're all in there, and it's marvellous, because we'll be able to get some free shoes at the front door.
It's very tiring being a cocky poo. Where are we going on the tour then, Dottie? Well, we start in Nottingham, our own town, and then we move on to Gloucestershire. We go to Staffordshire. We go to Lancashire, to Blackpool on September the 6th, where I'll release my second book,
Surviving the Slammer, that is the story of HMP Stockton, another corrupt and broken prison, and of course the imbeciles that are running it, who lie and cheat. You get all 400 pages of everything that happened in my first year in the Huskar, in the jail, in the prison. Now, Doddy, you must pay attention, because then we go on to do two very exciting events. These are going to be marvellous, Doddy, where we have a fisted chicken soiree. And that is to say, you get yourself a beautiful 3-course meal. You get your wine, you get cabaret from me. We get a few jokes from a wonderful comedian. Our Trace will be there. Mummy will do some jokes. And if Doddy's very good, she might even appear herself, but she'll probably be asleep. And then we're going to posh places like Gloucester, and we're going to Stafford. My God, Dad, they're very posh there, you know. They get out of the bath to have a piss, yes, whereas in Nottingham we piss in the sponge and squeeze it in the sink. It's wonderful. Oh, Dad, you are vulgar. What a potty mouth.
Oh, and of course we'll do the VIP book signings at the Fisted Chicken Soirees, where people can enjoy my epistles. They can finger them in front of me, and I will be delighted to sign them. It's all very exciting. That will be in the afternoon prior to my Fisted Chicken Soiree. It's all happening. I don't know how there are enough hours in the day to cram it all in, Doddy. You must be very excited by this forthcoming tour. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's going to be wonderful.
And then we've got our fisted chickens. I'd rather have a ham shank. Well, you can now, because we are going to do a lovely 3-course meal with wine. It's going to be wonderful, and cabaret, and your grandma's going to be there. Well, a fat woman. No, don't be so vulgar. She's not fat, she's big boned. Our Trace will be there making people laugh, and you'll be there, Doddy will be there. Everybody will be there in Kent and Nottingham for my fisted chicken soiree. Sounds shit to me. Well, I'm going to sing to the punters. Don't worry about that. I will stretch my oratoria in front of them. You bet you did that in prison, you dirty bastard. Don't cast aspersions. It did not happen. I had my own shower. There was no drop soap in prison. That's not what you told me the other night. No, well, listen, you've got terribly big ears and you need to clear them out, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm going back on tour, and you're going to be a big star. Fisted Belfield will be live. I can't wait, Dad. It's going to be bloody marvellous, other than the fact that you're mostly playing shitholes. Now, if you were a dinghy diver now, we'd be sending you to a private school. You wouldn't be as thick as 2 short planks. No, that's not very nice, Dad. Anyway, I would like to buy you a big bottle of brown beer, or you can have a shandy. Which one would you like? I'll have a shandy. Yes, I don't blame you. That sounds a lot easier for you to say. Right, well, it's been nice talking to me, and it's been nice meeting you. Dad, how expensive are the tickets? Well, they're so cheap, but we're giving a special offer. Well, they sound a lot of hooky money to me. More expensive than that bloody Oasis on tour. No, we're not charging £8,000 a ticket. In fact, if you go to AlexBelfield.com now, you can get £5 off for just signing up and being a member. It's a load of old shit, you just talking all day. Well, listen, this shit is paying for you to have the life to which you become accustomed, and to buy Doddy biscuits. So I'd shut your dirty, stinking, rotten gob if I were you. Fuck off!
Oh, shushy, shushy, please be quiet. This tippy-tappy gobshidery ain't for you. Alex Belfield's voice of reason.